It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Washington. It's the Buccaneers and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not good.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Latavius Murray taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. And on a stage of this magnitude, the conference championship, so many early game jitters can happen, so that scores a big relief to a coach.
Yeah, no one wants to mention that in the locker room before the game. No one says, hey, listen, don't fumble or don't do this because you don't want negative thoughts. That's why getting off to a good start is so huge for everyone.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Open man is Uzama. And they'll get this down to the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Folk's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Drive with points.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He will find his man Chase complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up.
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. George Pickens from 13 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here, correct? Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Herbert on first down now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got this to Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 36. That's good for 28 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson, 33 yards. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach this.
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bucsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look...
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Now Rodgers got to have this one. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 4. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 23. 88 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. Now Herbert off the bootleg. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center. You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off? Not yet. Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one. On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Throwing now is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Well, this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Walker once more. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points? Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah from 3 yards out. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational? It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength. Now a give running right, it's Cook. Down inside the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cook up the gut. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now Cook running right. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. James Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Rodgers now to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.